and a youngster killed 4 people. He was out on bail by the very same laws that are written by the country. He's in today, he's going to be in court the other day, and he's going to be given bail again, trust me. And he's going to go out and kill again. Crime is an indication of a problem that exists in society. So everyone must ask themselves a question. The mother, the parent of the child, what is their role? Where are their failures? What punishment does government give to the parent for failing to play their part? It cannot be that when there's failures somewhere, the people are not being punished. And until a person commits crime and the person who's committing crime then gets punished.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi has spoken again about the real roots of crime in this country. He used the recent case of a 23-year-old from Reiger Park who killed 4 people, including 2 police officers, while already out on bail. The general's message is clear. We keep fighting the symptoms while completely ignoring the disease. Today we report on his words and speak the hard truth. But before we get into the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Let's get into it.
We have to change how we do business. We look at our system response, the institutions of government that has been put in place. We have the police. Are they credible enough to do the work? Do you understand what goes into the curriculum for a police officer to be skilled to go and serve someone else? Are you satisfied with that skills given and the credibility of a police officer? Are you happy with a prosecutor that is employed by government to prosecute people for the wrong they've done? So are the judgments, decisions that are coming from the courts for the people that have done wrong? Reiger Park, and a youngster killed 4 people. He was out on bail by the very same laws that are written by the country. He's in today, he's going to be in court the other day, and he's going to be given bail again, trust me. And he's going to go out and kill again. The finger goes back into the police. So until we understand this whole value chain system, we'll continue fighting. And we'll fight. All of us as officials are going on pension. We'll be sitting there and say, okay, we are no longer part of it, and the problem is still there. So what must happen next? So my plea to everyone, from government and from the officials themselves and public at large, can we pause and really ask ourselves a question? What is the problem with crime in our country and how to solve it? Crime state is seen in this country as a South African police performance management. It is not. Crime is an indication of a problem that exists in society. So everyone must ask themselves a question. The mother, the parent of the child, what is their role? Where are their failures? What punishment does government give to the parent for failing to play their part? And what then does the civil servant, an employee of government, is failing to do? And what his government responsibilities are? What are they failing to do? It cannot be that when there's failures somewhere, the people are not being punished. And until a person commits crime and the person who's committing crime then gets punished. There are many other factors that are contributing. So that is my plea as we are having this opportunity, Honorable Chair and members, that we mustn't always be fighting all the time. And the rush of saying military go there, I know that does not come from the state president. It comes from the very same public and parliamentarians. And then there's pressure, then the SNDF is deployed. But the person who's supposed to be held accountable is us as a police. We are not asked what is our failures, what is our shortcomings. If you feel that the SNDF is needed, rather ask the SNDF and say, come and assess the failures of the police. They will come and do an assessment. And then they can produce a report to you with the recommendation of saying the police are having shortcomings here and here and here. Perhaps this is what they must do differently. than to say come with the tankers and deploy. Because what are they going to do? The perception is that when the public sees someone with a rifle, they're going to stop doing crime. That's a wrong perception. What we don't realize is the very same people committing crime are ex-police officers, are ex-military people. So they fear less. They will continue. So I don't want to make much of a speech, Honorable Chair.
So the general asked a couple hard questions. Are the police properly trained and credible? Are prosecutors doing their job? Are the courts making decisions that protect the public? He pointed to the Reiger Park case as a perfect example of system failure. A young man with multiple pending charges walks free on bail, then murders 4 people. This is not an isolated incident. Dangerous repeat offenders are often released under the banner of rights, and the community has to pay the price in blood. Mkhwanazi went further. He said crime statistics are treated as a police performance scorecard, and that is wrong. Crime is a symptom of deeper failure in society. Parents who do not raise their children with discipline and values, communities that look the other way, schools and neighborhoods that produce young men who see violence as normal. When that child finally becomes a killer, only he is punished. The failures that created him are completely ignored. The general also rejected the popular call to simply send the army. Soldiers with rifles and vehicles create a temporary show of force. Many of the people committing these crimes are themselves ex-police or ex-military. They do not fear the uniform. So deploying the army without fixing the police, the courts, and the social collapse is just theater, not a solution. The general's frustration is shared by millions of South Africans. He has said these things before. The bail system remains weak, prosecutions are slow, police credibility is damaged by corruption and poor leadership. Political leaders prefer short-term optics over long-term reform. The result is a never-ending cycle. Catch, release, reoffend, bury more victims. South Africans are tired of being told to be patient while the same failures continue. We need real consequences for repeat violent offenders. Many South Africans have been calling for the death penalty. That's something that should really be considered for offenses like this one. We need a justice system that will always prioritize public safety over endless technicalities. We need parents and communities to be held accountable for the values that they pass on to their children. And we need police leadership that is competent, honest, and properly supported, not scapegoated when the entire chain is broken. So General Mkhwanazi is right. Until we fix the whole system, from the home to the courtroom, we will keep fighting the same battles and burying more people. Demand tougher bail for violent offenders. Demand accountability across the justice chain. And demand leaders who treat public safety as non-negotiable. This is our country. We cannot keep accepting failure as normal. Watch the video on your left to see General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi dealing with illegal foreigners in Durban. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Until next time.